right, so I got a surprise email or interesting email yesterday evening. It looks like, and I have not spoken to my dispatcher about it yet, but based off what I've figured out reading the email and stuff like that, is we're gonna have a form of reloads, or what it is dealer transfers. So that's not something that I've ever done. It may have been something that we've had here and there, and maybe other drivers have done it. But it's for the larger family of dealerships that we work with. We're going to be doing dealer transfers, and I did the math on it. It's $250 a mile, which is nice. And what's really nice is most of the dealerships that I deliver to are in Wisconsin, with the exception, I think there's only, for that family of dealerships that we're going to be doing dealer transfers, I think they have one in Illinois, and everything else is Wisconsin. So hopefully the way it'll work out is I'll be able to do like a delivery to a dealership, and then if they have something that needs to be transferred, pick it up and move it to another dealership that ideally would be on my way home. So I'm not adding any deadhead miles at that point, so very little anyways, because most of the dealerships are not super far apart, and some of them I have to pass. Like sometimes I'll deliver to La Crosse, say, and I might pass Madison on the way there, or Fox Valley, or something like that, and I literally see the dealership on the side of the highway as I'm going by. So ideally, if I'm like going to La Crosse and then something's got to be dealer transferred to, say, Madison, I pick it up and I deliver it, and make an extra $400 or $500 or whatever. I think the lowest paying one was like 200 something because they're so close together, and then the highest paying dealer transfer was like 660 or something like that, which would be the downside to that one. It's the one, I think it would be like La Crosse to Sterling, Illinois, which, really that would be kind of out of the way. I could do it probably, and it wouldn't be too bad. Like if I'm picking up and I'm heading home for the night, I can take the travel trailer with me and then deliver like the next day, because the Sterling, Illinois one's really like less than 2 hours from my house. So like if I'm picking up and I'm heading back anyways, do the stop at home type thing and then do a quick delivery the next day, make that extra $660 or whatever it is. But I don't know how it's really going to work out. I don't know how often we're going to be doing it, but I just, like I said, it was a surprise to me because it hadn't been mentioned, and then I saw the email come through. And initially what I thought it was just like an updated dealer list that we get sometimes if they add a dealership, or the rate changes or something like that. So that's what I thought came through when I saw like the notification. But I noticed after looking at it, it was a dealer to dealer type thing. And then I didn't really calculate the pay, and I just assumed it was my normal $2 a mile. But then when I started looking at it, I'm like, man, that seems like a little bit more than $2 a mile. So I did the calculation, and it came out to $250 a mile, which is nice. So like I said, I've never done that before. I don't know how often we'll be doing it. I don't know, if it's like a weekly thing, I might get one, or I don't know. We'll see what happens. And I imagine it's going to depend on, during the busy season and stuff like that. But even if I do like one dealer to dealer transfer a week, and even if it's not like from the same exact dealership that I'm delivering to, like I said, I'm passing by a lot of dealerships on my way back home on the Deadhead. So even if I, pick up somewhere else, like on the way home, that wouldn't be the end of the world either, where it's like, okay, I drop here, I got a Deadhead anyways back home, I might as well stop here, pick up this one, and then keep going. The downside with a lot of companies are this way, from what I gather, is we don't have a load board, so it's not like I can see all the dealer to dealer ones on there. So it's likely going to be something where like I get reached out to by my dispatcher and say, hey, I got this dealer-to-dealer transfer. I see you're going here. Do you want to pick it up, type of thing. So again, I don't know how often that'll happen. I don't know how it's going to really impact my overall gross, profits. But hopefully it does happen, and hopefully it's in the ideal situation of I'm already going, and I'll pick up at the same dealer, deliver to another one on my way home. Keep going home, still work within my 11 hours. But instead of making, say, 650, maybe I'll make 1,100 that day. Again, that's like ideal situation. Don't know if that's how it's going to work out, but wanted to do a quick video on that and kind of give my thoughts on it. And as it progresses, I'll probably do some updates during like my normal videos on it. And if I get one and it's my first one, I'll do like a special video on that, so I can kind of explain like the impact and how much extra money I was able to make because of it and stuff like that. So but yeah, that's really it for this video. Looks like we're I'm gonna call it reloads, call it dealer transfer, reload, whatever you want to call, but hopefully it'll minimize or at least reduce some of my deadhead miles. That's it for now. Just want to do a quick video on that. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. I think it's pretty cool. Hopefully it works out. But like I said, I've never had a reload or dealer-to-dealer transfer in the past, so hopefully it'll be something that works out in my favor.